guys, welcome back to another episode of Building with the Phillips. I got Andy Woods here with Titan Home Lending again with me. Today we are talking Fannie Mae home style loan lending. So if you're ready, tune in, put your ears on, and you might want to get a sheet of paper to take some notes on this one, guys.
All right.
Welcome again, Andy. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much. So Deanna asked me to come in here and talk about the Fannie Mae home style renovation loan, which is one of the 3 renovation loans programs that are out there. And I wanted to, as we talked about at the break, wanted to tell people how different they are from the other 2. Okay, so VA and FHA renovation loans are for primary residence only.
Okay.
You're allowed to have one at a time, basically. So you'd have to buy your house, fix it up, sell the home, and then you can do another FHA 203K. The same with a veteran. On a VA loan, only the veteran and their spouse can be on the loan.
Got it.
Okay. Fannie Mae home style started because Fannie Mae had taken back so many homes, so many millions of homes during that bank collapse. And they understood that there's lots of different types of home buyers. So Fannie Mae is a little bit different. Fannie Mae will do a primary residence, first-time home buyer, 3% down, up to $806,000 for a loan amount.
Wait a minute, that's news to me.
Primary residence, first-time home buyer, they only need 3% down for their closing.
Wow.
Seller can pay the closing costs, they can pay their own prepaids, so it's really designed to help that first-time home buyer. The next class of ownership would be just a primary residence. That's somebody who has owned a home previously. Okay. Maybe they're selling a home right now, they're gonna go buy this new house. They only have to put 5% down. Okay. Up to $806,500. So the loan amounts just went up here in January. Fannie Mae also allows second home buyers. So if you have a client or somebody you've been talking to, they live in another state, let's say that's Virginia, New York, New Jersey.
Wait, this sounds like investment property.
Second home, they allow a second home. So if you're a buyer, they want to have a house to live here in beautiful Florida, go to the beach, come visit Tampa, spend 6 months a year, they can buy that as a second home as well.
Are they allowed to lease it?
They are allowed to lease that. So there's a fine line with second home. They have to occupy it 60 days a year. Okay. They're allowed to rent it out the other time.
60 days, that's only 2 months, Andy.
Exactly. So
and is it consecutive?
No, 60 days total. So
y'all hear that? Wait a minute, I hear a plug here.
It could be, they could use it for Airbnb as well. They're allowed to rent that out.
Wait a minute.
Second home. And then the last one is that they truly allow investment properties, as we talked about. So one of the challenges with people who want to buy investment properties, number one is they usually run themselves out of money.
Yeah.
Because when you're buying an investment property, you've got to put 25% down of the purchase price. So if you went out to buy a $300,000 home as an investment property, you're going to put $75,000 as a down payment. Let's say that house, they meet with you, it needs $100,000 worth of repairs. Okay. They need to pay that $100,000 on a normal conventional loan is going to be out of pocket. So now they paid $75,000 down, $100,000 for the repairs. They need $175,000 in cash to buy and fix up this home. What Fannie Mae home style renovation loan allows them, we take the purchase of $300,000, we add to that the $100,000 in repairs, and they put 25% down of that number. So 25% down of $400,000 is only $100,000. They need $75,000 less to do a Fannie Mae home style investment purchase.
I just heard very quickly that we are the plug to remodel a house for an investor. That sounds like a flip house.
No, so the rule is with Fannie Mae, FHA, and VA, they have to keep the house for at least 1 year.
I love it even better because now we get to lease the house for a year.
Correct.
Recoup some of our money.
Yes.
Somebody else is paying a mortgage.
Exactly.
And then unload that house in a year.
Now remember, we can also finance 6 months of the mortgage payments into it as well.
Stop it. Whoa. So no payments for 6 months, somebody else is still paying the mortgage?
Correct. Now that 12 months starts from the day you close on the house, not from the day you start and finish construction.
Gotcha.
So if they bought the house on March 15th, you start construction, you take a couple months to do the repairs, you only have to hold it till next March 15th. and then you can sell it. Now there's some tax advantages to that too, because now once you hold a home for a year, it's a long-term capital gain. So talk to your accountant about that and what works best for you. When you sell that home immediately in the first year, it's taxed as if it's regular income. So if you had a job, a very successful job, and you're in the 40% tax bracket, you sell that house in the first year, you're paying 40% on the income tax.
Right, you want to hold on to that.
Once you hold it on for a year, it's a different tax particular situation. So this is a really good way to buy investment properties.
What I just heard, Andy, from Phil and I as investors, as builders, as family legacy carriers, I just heard you say to me, it's always a good time to buy.
Always a good time to buy, for sure.
Guys, if you're sitting on the sideline concerned about what's happening in the future, the way he just explained this loan to me, he just said it's always a good time to buy. It's not how much you know, sometimes it's who you know, an expert in the field to get it done right financially for you and your family. And I think Andy here is a plug.
Thank you so much.
He's got the goods here in Tampa Bay, baby. What else can you tell us about that loan, Andy?
You can always reach me. I'd be glad to talk about it.
I love it.
As Deanna tells you, I always like phone calls, so I'm going to give my phone number first.
Yes.
727-410-9663. I'll also give you my email address, which is awood@titanhl.com. As again, you know I always return phone calls, so call me. I'd be glad to call you back. Leave me a voicemail. I will always return your phone.
And y'all see the name on this shirt. That's Titan Home Lending, baby. Nobody does it like Titan. And as you guys know, whenever I work with the lender, it's a lender that's proven themselves. I've probably done a deal with them. We've worked a job together, or they come highly recommended. With Andy and I, we've done deals together. He not only comes highly recommended, but the Board of Realtors here throughout Florida bring Andy in to teach realtors about renovation home lending. He is the expert of the field here in Florida. I want to thank you, Andy. The information you gave me today and to our audience, it's always a good time to buy. It's just how we get it done. Y'all need to call this time. Let's get it done. I love you guys. Thank you for always tuning in to Building with the Phillips. Make sure you ring the bell, ring the subscribe bell, and you subscribe to our notifications because you want to know every single time we drop a video, you get tuned in. Thank you guys. Have an amazing day. We love you.